Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome to the Muslim Kids server. This is a halal and kid-friendly server where people can get together and get to know each other, and they can learn about the Quran and Hadith. And it can make you a better person if you join this server. We have a wonderful community. We have a bunch of bots that do moderation, and we have a good moderation team to make sure everything's halal and kid-friendly. We are strict with our rules. You guys can come and join the server and read through all of it, or you guys can pause it. And then the summary of all these rules is be respectful, respect the mods, and wait for your turn for a bot. We have 4 bots that can go into different channels. We will get to that a little later. But let's start off with what's all this. So this can come off as overwhelming, Discord can. So let's start off with this. We allow non-Muslims in the server because we want them to learn about Islam. It gives us good deeds, and if you accept them, it gives you good deeds. And if we can get them to convert, it gives us all good deeds, and to everyone in the server. We have a link that sends them to a trustworthy site that will teach them all about Islam, and they can ask questions there. And it has a slideshow for them, and it will ask every question that they could have. And if they have another question, they can. We'll get to that later. I showed you the info. So we have our social media page where people can come. This is the trailer video, and I'm the social media manager. Sorry I didn't introduce myself, but I'm the social media manager / moderator, and these are our social medias. I'll put them all in the description below. We have a welcome and goodbye where we say assalamu alaikum, welcome to the server, or goodbye. We have a reactions role so we can get to know more about you, and then we can keep people, because we want our kids to be safe, so we keep them a little bit separated from people who are over 18, so then they can't see each other's messages and stuff like that. The reason for this is because we have a high school, middle school, and elementary school section. So if you have the high school rule, you can only see the high school one and everything else except these two. If you have anything that's 18, or if you have the non-Muslim, if you have the college one, then you can't see any of these school columns either. The only reason I can see them is because I have moderation privileges, so I can see through everything. So then let's go down to free roles. So basically, if you're active in the chat, our bot rewards you with these roles, and it'll tell you if you're active in the server, and it's just nice to have. It's a free reward. We also do giveaways supplied by @Ignite and myself. All they had to do is click on an emoji. Yeah, and we're having 2 so far. We have account drops and booster rewards. These 2 you don't have to worry about for now because it's your first time to Discord. We have our server stats over here. We have 72 members currently in recording. We have 14 bots to help us out in this server and make everything fun. Let's go over to the next column. We have a general chat. We have a memes chat. Memes are basically funny things that are relatable to people. We have a suggestions page, so if you have a suggestion for the server, we are all ears. We would love to hear it. We have an advertisement page, so if you want to get your YouTube channel a few more subscribers, you want people to find your Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, put it down there, and I can assure you that at least a few people would come. We also have an Islamic questions section, so if you have any questions about Islam, we have a verified teacher making sure all the answers are correct. Everyone's allowed to put input on a question. And then so yeah, you can get your answers from there. Then we also have a trivia page. Every day we do a trivia question for our server, and we explain which answer is correct and why it is, and then we put another question down. They're slowly gonna get harder. We just started the server a few days ago, so it's a little easy right now. And we have voice chats for people who want to talk generally. And we also have international chats for all the non-English speakers, which range from Arabic, Urdu, Bangla, and Hindi. If you want your language to be there, put it in the suggestions page. Yeah. Let's go over to the next column, which is Quran and Hadith. You can learn about the Quran here, and you can learn about the Quran here, and it's a nice and you can learn about Hadith over here. Let's see, Hadith, and then I'll just copy and paste this because I don't have one specifically in mind. And we have a bot doing all this, so then yeah, look, it's a really nice thing to learn about. So then yeah, so basically each bot has their own command. It cannot do all commands, it can only do what the person told it to do. So yeah, that's why we have many bots for many different things. And we have Quran VCs for people to test each other in a safe environment. And then when we come down here, we have our bot commands for all these other bots in here. We have Islam bot here. It can do prayer times in New York. It can do prayer times in what's another good state? Florida. It can do prayer times India. This is just generally in India. You can search for a specific place if you want. It is all available. If we scroll up a little bit, prayer reminders, and then they could, yeah, you can find specific places also. I don't have one in mind right now. Then let's go over to Islambot. Islambot is a bot that goes into the voice chat and recites Quran for you. And you can find from many different reciters, and you can do Makkah live, which shows you a live stream of Makkah. If you're in one of the servers, all you have to do is do that command. So basically, why we put these signs in the beginning is telling the bot we're talking to you now. So please listen and please respond. That's how the bots communicate. We also have Iqrabot, which talks to which also recites Quran, and it goes into the voice chat. And we have AtlasBot, which does the same thing. We have ChessBot for people who want to play chess online versus each other. We have Dank Memerbot. It is a fun bot, and we have disabled anything haram for it. We have disabled anything haram for any of the bots and anything that's not appropriate. We also have GameBot, which does many different games like Battleship, Tic-Tac-Toe, Connect 4 online, so it's an easier way to get to know the community and play together. We have a gaming chat, so if they want to play any games together, or if they want to know people who play games, they can type it down here and they can join each other in the gaming voice chats, and they can play together. And down here we have a ticket maker. So what this does is that you can click on this emoji and it'll open up a ticket for you. A mod will be with you shortly, in at least an hour or so, as long as it's in the daytime. Yeah. So you can ask questions here, and this is a private channel between you and the mods or the admins, so no one else can see it. So if anyone's being mean to you or toxic here, you can talk about it here. And if they deleted their messages or edited them, we can find them. We have a bot that does all of that here. It records everything, and when you're done with the problem, the moderator will just lock up the ticket, save, do the two-step verification, save the transcript, so then we can see it later, and then they delete the ticket. So if we see it down here, that's a transcript, and then that thing, the ticket deleted it because we were done with the ticket. So he records everything that goes on this bot, and if there's any deleted messages, it will say it. We can test that right now too, in the 9th grade section, which I've cleared. This is a test. Then we come here, we delete the message, and we wait for the bot. See, it shows us that message from me was deleted, and this is the message below. This is a test. It can do that with any other member, and we can see if someone was being bad or someone was being rude. So they can't delete or edit their messages, they can't hide the truth. And we have these categories, elementary. So if we go back to the roles, as I said before, if you have a role, it would only allow you access to that category. So then no one with a college role or 18+ role can access these. They can't even talk in them. and only people with the high school role can talk in this, and only people with the middle school role can talk in this. The only reason I can see all of them is because, as I said, I'm a moderator. Yeah. So this is a halal and kid-friendly server. So we hope you would come. And this is our trailer for our this server. We already have 72 members. Our next goal is 100. Jazakallah khairan for listening. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and goodbye.